What up, guys? This is Kong and I'm back again for another movie review. No, I'm sorry, not movie review, my bad. It's actually an anime review of My Darling in France. I believe that's the title. Don't quote me wrong, I'm still, watching the show and trying to get understanding, learning how the characters and their course and stuff, whatnot, So this is episode 6, I believe, episode 6. I didn't want to do episode review of 1, 2, 3, 4 because I wanted to really learn the characters, learn the relationship, the problem, the issues between the characters and whatnot. So that's why I kind of waited a little bit to see what's going on, then do a review episode, then to jump into doing a review. So episode 6, Hero. I believe his name is Hero. Yep. Hero they realize, actually, let me start from the beginning. They the plantation did a kissing or a connection, and then they had I guess you can say headquarters or HQ had noticed there was some Calosaurs and this big box thing are coming to the plantation, and then Hero and the gang, and there was also another squad that was in it from the other plantation. So the whole gist of that, this everything that was going on is that Hero it is his third time with I forgot her name now, the girl with the horn, the badass chick that he loved and want to chase after. So it's the third time with her, and typically when a pilot, most probably particularly a male pilot, after the third time they either die or they are severely injured. And the Hero is obviously, you can tell this dude is he just like grasping onto life, and like he's about to go out. Like this motherfucker, like damn. He's gonna go out because he got that infection on him. And they're fighting, they take out all this load of minions, alright? So take them all out, right? So they did. But this big ass dude, this box thing looking cube, transformed into a humanoid kind of form and just lay waste to these guys, I think one guy got killed, and I think maybe at least one guy got killed on the other squad, and the team is like from the other plantation was like, okay guys, let's do some coordination and let's give an opening to Strzelia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this Hero, their robotic or their Gundam or something for their robotic operator, okay, their robotic a fighter. And so she pierced through the opening. They thought they had the monster, but no, the monster was still alive, and the monster go at Hero and this supposedly his partner, and then smash the fuck out of them like a hammer to the nail. With the hammer, when you hit the nail and you hit it goes in, that's how it was. I was like, oh fuck. They got nailed. They got slammed the fuck out. Like, he was out the moment that monster hit him, and he was out. Like, he was out cold. And then he like, shit, am I dead? And the girl, I think he was in like, I think he went into the light and he was on the other side, and then this girl and said like, yeah, you did, bro. I find the way she said it, and it was like, she gave him the hint that he dead. And he sees her, his partner, in his I guess his death experience, and he asks her, why do you do this? And then he's like, and she's like, she doesn't tell him, and he's like going after her, and then he comes back to life, and he sees her, she's struggling, she's trying to keep it all together, she's trying to like fight this big ass monster Calosaurus, and she's like bleeding, she's like her eyes is glowing red, and she's like she doesn't give up, and he's out cold laying on the ground like a dead motherfucker. Like he's like, oh shit, And he realized that his partner is still up there, still fighting. And then he realized, like, damn, if I don't help her, she's gonna die. We're both gonna die. And he's like, you know, and then he realized that she is one wing, and he is the other wing. And two wing is what help their robot fly, fly the fusion, where he said that one wing to lean on the other. There's that yin and yang, the combination. You gotta have two wings to fly. If you only have one wing, you will never be able to fly. It's like, where's that famous story where I can't remember the story name, but he had made a wing and he fly up too high to the sun. His wing made of wax, I believe, and he flew down. Kind of that theory. It's like you have to have both wings, and she was one wing of the robot, and he was the other wing, other wing of the robot, and they have to be together. They have to, I want to say, fuse, be part of one of each other, become one, work together. And I was like, oh wow, this episode really nailed the whole communion, the togetherness, the man and the woman together as one. I was like, oh wow. To me, it sounds like a marriage. It sounds like a relationship, and it is a relationship because in this kind of the way the robot is operated is really a two person operating. The yin and the yang, the female and the male, the opposite sex, the opposite symbols. And then the more deeper you think about it, it really makes sense because one cannot operate without the other. The other one can't operate with the other one. I'm trying to dive in a little bit more of how the male and the female, how they operate. It doesn't really show, but the whole point is that they have to work together. One cannot give out before the other. They have to both put all the efforts, and she outlasts him really, and she had more stamina than him. Obviously, because she's different. She has some sort of she's not the same as them. And then he realized, okay, I gotta get back in the game. And he hold her, and she comes back, and they take on this beast. And the team help it create an opening, and then they destroy the monster. And then what's really beautiful this episode, when the explosion, there's a wing, two wings. You actually see the wing, and even the character say, "Oh shit, I saw wings." And really, that's really a symbol of a symbol for these robot operator. I want to call them because you have, like I keep saying, you have to be one together. You have to fit the puzzle. You have to fit into each other. You have to work together. And that's what really beautiful about this episode is that working together as a team, as two, even if it's a group of two of each person, or each robot, and it's really about that. And that's what this show is all about: teamwork, communion, relationship, and also I want to point one thing. Okay, I'm gonna point another thing. Ichigo. She doesn't tell him that she like him. And you obviously can tell that she like him and she love him. And she say, "Oh, I like you as a sibling." Come on, girl. Why are you playing that game? Why are you doing that? You need to commit your love to the person you want to be, and you know that you want to be with them. But she understands that he doesn't want her. And he even say that, "Oh, I feel you like a sister," because he's chasing this pretty ass, this beautiful bird. I call her a beautiful bird because again, this movie is about wings. So he's chasing this beautiful bird, this peacock, I should say. I want to say peacock. She's more like an eagle, I want to say, because she's fierce, she's fast. So I want to call her eagle. So that's the one thing I would like to point out. Is like she doesn't confess her feeling to Hiro. And Hero was just like, man, I only like you as a sister. And he even stated, so like he had his sight on his partner, this other woman in his life. So anyway, what do you guys think of this episode 6 of My Darling in France? What do you think of the episode? Which part do you like? Which part you don't like? What did you think of the message or the lesson in this episode? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to read them, see what you guys think. But like I said, the whole of this episode is about relationship and communion of the two and the teamwork that you have to put in. So that's kind of the summation of the whole point with this episode. But again, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my review of My Darling in France, episode 6. And again, guys, please like, thumbs up, share it, browse and subscribe my YouTube channel. There's a lot of content on there for you to check out. Please do so. And also, guys, please press that bell button. When you do, you will get noticed that, hey, you know, I have uploaded a video, and therefore you can check out my video reviews or whatnot that coming up, so you can keep updated on what's going on in my life and the episode that's going happening out there. But anyway, again, guys, thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my review of My Darling in France, episode 6. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.